No, we only you wait, waka come. Like a red, never walk alone. No, we only you wait, waka come. Like a red, never walk alone. Alone. No, we only you wait, waka come.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Haaland!
Chouameni.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Goes for a shot! And now they can spring out of defence.
Doku.
He's got away. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. Played out wide. Foden charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Always played it in low. Good read, needed to be. Rodrigo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And the shot! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Foden with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rodri. He's going for goal! Off the post! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. The ball goes in. And that has been cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Reinders. Now it's Foden. Foden. Cherki. Vinicius Junior. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. And they've got a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And it's Valverde. Some really good ball movement. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again. Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this. And he shoots! Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Now Lewis. Reinders. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Doku. Now it's Doku. And it's Rodri. And we hit half-time. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. The midway point of the game.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This looks promising. He's in a great position here. Now, chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Reinders is offering a wry smile there.
Tchouameni. Bellingham. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And here's Mbappe. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. It's a promising position. Lofted in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Doku. And now the breakaway. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played back in. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. He has found the way through. He's come in hard. 60 minutes played. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. This might spell danger. Cherki. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Valverde. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a really well-measured ball. Ake. Ruben Dias. Cherki. And it's Reinders. Reinders. Spread out to the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good ball, good take. He is through here. There are tries a shot. Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe. And it's Tchouameni. Out to the right. Bellingham. And Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cherki. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Reinders. Vardiol. Reinders. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ruben Dias. Reinders.
Well, that's an excellent interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's found a way through. Valverde. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Valverde. And he was quick to react. And it's Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. He's shifting. Can he? So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Lovely pass, but... And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rodri. Reinders. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rodrigo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vardiol. And Cherki. Camavinga. Lewis has given away a free kick. And it's Rudiger. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. And they can counter here. Tries to pass it through. Haaland receives it in a wide position. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we are already back underway. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Reinders, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Ake. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. And it's Reinders. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland is flagged offside. Rudiger. Valverde. Oh, no joy this time.
I thought it was going to happen then, how many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. Cleared away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Valverde running with the ball. Showing good feet. Eder Militao. And here's Bellingham. Is there any support? He might not need it. Real chance here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's
Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Cherki. He's in a great position. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Doku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He has found the way through. And the shot! And it's Reinders. Reinders! Tchouameni. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. Foden. Lewis. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Driving on and making good progress. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Camavinga. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. The approaching the half-hour mark. Chouameni. Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Oh, good taking. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. Looking for the run.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Reinders. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Jackie. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Half-time nearly with us, they will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially...
And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Vinicius Junior. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Guardiola. And it's Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Bellingham. Valverde. He shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Ruben Diaz tries to clear.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Back into the middle. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Rodrigo. Neatly clipped into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. Shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lewis. Well, that is one way to stop him. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he opts to go forward. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga chooses to go crossfield. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vardiol. And Cherki.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham spots it and intercepts. And it's Reinders. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great vision.
Oh, taken with style.
Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get on the end of this? Valverde. Plays a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! And he hits the net.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Well, big chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the
Shapes to shoot!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Out again for a throw-in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Ruben Dias.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And Cherki. Valverde. And here's Doku.
There they go, hunting again.
And he welcomes it in. Shot, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Deep into stoppage time. And it's Ake. Rodri. And it's Reinders. Out towards the flank. And he's on a charge. He is just caressing the ball. Decent chance! Camavinga can... The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we are already back underway. Madrid displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better?
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodrigo picks it up out wide. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Foden. Vinicius Junior. And smartly reclaimed. Very nicely done. And the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, given a great chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of stuff.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Rodrigo has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And here's Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Valverde. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. BunTheoun gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Alexander-Arnold has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rodri. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's heaved it away. Reinders. Reinders has been caught there, it's a foul. He's having a good look here, so the perfect chance to get one back. Has a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to play it through. Haaland, chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Doku, and he's managed to get free. Doku. Bellingham. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden. Chouameni. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Valverde really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? Haaland. That's good running with the ball. Played out to the right. Strokes it back. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And that has been slung wide. It's a promising position. Plays it in low. Rodri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Lewis. Can he get on the end of this?
Foden looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Foden with the short one. Great ball, shapes to shoot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Valverde. Bellingham. He's looking wide.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, well measured. Played into space out wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Guardiola, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Goal! The breakthrough strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's made its way to him. He is through here. This looks promising. And he's straight offside.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Valverde cuts out the pass. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Lewis. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Valverde, looking for a... He's having a shot!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Doku. Cherki. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. That's a shade optimistic. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. Shot, surely! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he was quick to react. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Lewis. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. Rodri. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Rodrigo. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience.
That could spell trouble. In with the challenge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Valverde. Oh, that's clever. Ake. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Chouameni. It's Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Oh, some tackle that. Pass is just off target. Vardiol. Doku. Reinders. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cherki. It's a really well-measured ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lewis looking to get on the end of this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Rodrigo, he's shifting through the gears here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Foden. And it's Reinders. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount...
He's gone for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Haaland has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. That is good alertness. That's very neat. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's heaved it away. Valverde, and here's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Little doubt, that is a foul.
And that's going to be a booking. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, played through for the wide man. Doku. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see? Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Reinders. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Valverde. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Foden carries the ball down the right. Cherki. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vardiol. Reinders. And it's Rodri. Oh, good ball! Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. He's through here. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior's cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh, great feat, that.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Still goalless at the moment. Valverde. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me...
And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
And it's been taken short. And it's Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. He might be in here! Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Off the post! And he's taking no chances there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's been slipped through. There's no flag. Doku. Vardiol takes control of it and he's on the move. Haaland. Cherki. Haaland. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's a fine interception. Valverde. It's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rodrigo. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Madrid have their second corner now. And it's Camavinga. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Nicely spread.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Vardiol. Doku. And Cherki. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Foden. Cherki. Reinders. And Gvardiol. And here's Haaland. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Rodrigo. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Lewis spots it and intercepts. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Ruben Dias. Lewis.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Tchouaméni. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Rodrigo. Aims beyond the defence. Just the goal. He's having a shot! He scores! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Picked out, real chance! Oh no, shoots! Bellingham. Reinders is the guilty party there. Oh, cracking ball. Cherki.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nicely weighted ball. Doku. That's very neat. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking to play him in. Quality ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! He's going for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Vardiol. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Now it's Doku. Nice interception, well timed.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. Played out wide. Haaland! This looks promising. Tchouaméni gets it away. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. So that's it, it is all over. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity... He's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodrigo.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, well measured. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! It's there!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, can he get onto this? Reinders does well to get it back. Reinders going full tilt down the left. Backward it goes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Swept in. Oh, well played, well played. BunTheoun. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Showing good feet. Cherki! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cherki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Haaland is the guilty party there. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Lewis. Reinders. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great chance! It's hit the upright. And they've got a throw. Valverde. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland. And Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Tchouameni gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's running through. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rodrigo with the short one. Corner number 2 then. Rodrigo plays it short. That's good play. Rodrigo! That's tidy. And it's Camavinga. Doku was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Haaland. In with the challenge. Danger averted for now. They get a throw in. And here's Doku. Now it's Reinders. Passing nice and neat. Plays a shot. And he shoots! It's a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Eder Militao. And here's Rodrigo. Tries to pass it through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tchouaméni purring through the gears. Can he get it through? And the finish! No mistake! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Referee's given a throw.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking to play him in. And here's Haaland. Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Lewis. Out to the right. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Valverde. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Doku. Not the most accurate pass. And that's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Out towards the flank. Kamavinga. Cherki. That's a nicely shaped ball. Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland! Brilliantly cut out.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the through ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he get on the end of this? Ruben Dias. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Shoots! And it's in! Back to within one! Interesting! That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. And the number on the board is 3. Doku. Vardiol. Rodrigo, looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Back into the middle. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cherki. Foden. Looking for the run. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Reinders. Reinders! And reclaimed it in a trice. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game. And
on the finish! Pass just lacking in accuracy. Haaland! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1. Haaland. And the shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Reinders. Now it's Haaland.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicked it back promptly. Cherki. Decent progress down the left. Doku in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Lewis. Foden. Now it's Haaland. And Cherki. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Half-time getting close now. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Back towards the middle. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Tchouaméni. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. He's gone for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Foden, who does have an assist to his name. Tries to play it through. Haaland. Little doubt, that is a foul. Cherki. He's got away. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Valverde.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Reinders. And it's Rodri. And he's had a hit! Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Chouameni. Bellingham gives it back. Valverde. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Rodri. Rodrigo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. That ball looks a good one. It's not an especially good pass, that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. Lewis. Cherki. Bellingham goes sliding in. Knocks it out wide. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's made its way to him. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork. Could be danger here. Guardiol.
Doku.
And Guardiol. Reinders. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Valverde. Good ball, good take.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schwalmeri. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That is good alertness. Reinders. Guardiol. 5 minutes left on the clock. Here's Rodri. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Rudiger.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Valverde. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Ake. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Rodrigo, I suspect will be playing pretty much across that whole front line. He has the versatility to do that. Winger, auxiliary striker. He's one of the best around in one-on-ones, and he's such a quick turn of pace. It's very difficult for defenders to keep him contained.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Foden. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. That's Rudiger. Valverde. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And he's taking no chances there. Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Alexander-Arnold. Madrid appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. And that was nowhere near his best. Chouameni.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Rodri. And it's Reinders. And here's Foden. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foden plays it in. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Valverde. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Swept in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Reinders. And Cherki. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Foden. Cherki. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. That is good strength. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, good driving run. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Valverde clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cherki. Camavinga. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Valverde. Tries to play it through. And he's away. And the shot! Doku. And Guardiol. Now it's Doku. Reinders. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rodri. Cherki. Vinicius
Habrá
Junior,
un minuto de descuento.
and the return pass. Rodri. He shifted it to the flank. Doku. And it's Reinders. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And that's a good ball. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the finish!
Well, he's...
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. Tchouaméni receives it in a good... Big chance! Oh, right place, right time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. Ake is there, and he can get that clear. Rodrigo. And here's Bellingham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Tchouaméni. Oh, what? And the shot! And that was very necessary. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And the counter is on. Vardiol. And it's Reinders. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Plays the return pass. Rodri. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Jackie. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. It's played through for him. That's the keeper's ball. Rodri, spread it left. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Tchouaméni. Vardiol. Here's Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, terrible pass. Bellingham. Oh, that's nice.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Now it's Rodrigo. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good take in a good area. And that has been clubbed away. Lewis. Now it's Haaland.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And here's Haaland. He's going for goal! Oh, that was venomous. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. This is it then, now or never. The final 5 minutes. He has a look up. Now this could be a chance. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Haaland. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. There'll be a minute of stoppage time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Looking for options for movement. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And he's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid have fired themselves in front. And he's picked it up out wide. This looks... goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Has another go! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Now it's Mbappe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Chouameni. Now Mbappe. Valverde. Goes down, but nothing given. Doku receives it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's gone for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mbappe really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Lewis. Cherki. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some really good ball movement. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Looking to play him in. Now it's Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Cherki. Defending was strong and firm. Haaland goes steaming forward. Ake.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valverde is looking very tired out there. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.